What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rooster Reacts. I'm your boy Rag the Rooster, and today we are back to Elvis Presley. We have In the Ghetto. This is from 1969. Now, just a fair heads up, I'm going to have to do all the video edit treatment to this. If I Can Dream got all kinds of blocks, and I ran through the ringer with that, so we're going to do everything we possibly can to get this reaction out. Hopefully you all are seeing this right now. I hope so. But yeah, let's get into this. I don't want to waste any more time. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. Let me know what I should react to next. If you don't want to do any of that, of course, no harm, no foul. Let's get into it. Where's my cursor? There we go.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning.
No audio coming through my headphones. Let's back that up. Got it fixed.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Okay, this isn't gonna be a happy song by any stretch. I don't believe so, at least. Can I just say too, I always knew Elvis had a deep voice, but his voice is just so smooth in that deep register. It's like, it seems so effortless. Okay, yeah. A poor little baby was born in the ghetto. So, okay, what's the tie to Chicago? I know Elvis was born in Tennessee, raised in Memphis, correct? I know that he also, or near Memphis. I also know that he himself was, I'm not sure if he was raised in the ghetto, but I know he was born into poverty. A pretty extensive level of it too. So I feel like Elvis is speaking on something that he actually has experienced, for sure. So, okay, let's keep going. But what's up with Chicago?
Cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries.
Oh.
'Cause if there's one thing she don't need is another hungry mouth.
Study estimates there are nearly 25,000 homeless youths across Illinois. This is from the 60s, almost the 70s. Wow, that's so incredibly, that's a hard number to really, truly grasp. Okay, all right. Let's take it back because I was busy reading.
'Cause if there's one thing she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Your child needs a helping. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it a lot, I can already tell. The last thing this mom needs is another mouth to feed in the ghetto. And it's crazy sad to think, oh, my mic is all jacked up. It's sad to think that something as beautiful as birth and giving life can be such a double-edged sword for people. Being raised in the ghetto, not having a lot of money, and having to feed an infant who is completely helpless and reliant on its parents and its family to raise it. It can't do anything on its own. So that, from the baby's standpoint, is, probably not. Obviously not scary because you don't you don't remember those times. So it's kind of a blessing for the child, but all that pressure is on the parents, and that's tough.
Your child needs a he'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way?
Oh.
Well, the world turns.
Sometimes when you don't want to acknowledge terrible things are happening, it's easy just to kind of turn and look away and pretend like it's not actually happening. That's so true even to today. I mean, we're having a world conflict right now, and it's for some people, not for myself personally, but like my heart is there. My heart is with Ukraine and hoping that this whole conflict resolves itself. And I can see how people would just be like, well, it's not affecting me. We just turn and look away the other way. I don't have to worry about it right now. And that's, I don't know, that's just, it's hard for me to understand having that mentality. But
well, the world turns.
And the world keeps turning.
And a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto.
What a picture he's painting.
And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
Oh. Come on, Elvis. He's telling a story, y'all. I mean, he is narrating, telling you a story of what happening. If you're that hungry, if your back is against the wall and you have no other options that you can think of in that moment, you might turn to doing things that you really shouldn't do that are against the law. But like if you're starving, hungry, well, same thing. You're desperate, you'll go to places that you wouldn't normally think you would go to. I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody, but you can see how that would be the natural solution in that moment. Is like, oh, we need food. Let's start stealing. We got to do whatever we need to do to survive. Come on now. Come on, Alice. I wasn't hoping to feel this deeply this morning.
And he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
The streets are raising him.
Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries.
Oh no.
As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto.
No. Okay, so we went. Oh, why does this still is so relevant to today? In 1969, or this when this video was, I guess it was 1969. We're still doing the same stuff today. This poor child is now dead. I assume. I mean, he's laying face down with the gun in his hand. His mom's crying. Ugh.
As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Oh, come on, no.
And his mama cried.
I see what's going on here. It's the cyclical nature of it. When one individual dies, another one is born, and it's born in the ghetto. So it's this strange circle of life happening under dire circumstances. And the world turns and nothing changes. And it's still going on till this day. And now mama's crying again because she's had a baby in the ghetto.
And his mama cried.
You know what I will say too, that I picked up on? Not once does this song reference race. Anybody can be born in in the ghetto or in poverty, or, I mean, I know personally growing up, I have a pretty crazy childhood, and we didn't grow up in the best circumstances. I mean, I didn't, my sisters didn't. And, between drugs and alcohol abuse and all these things that went on inside the house, and a lot of times not having a lot of money because that money was going to feeding addiction. And I know that the point I was trying to make is he doesn't ever reference race once. Anybody can be born into situations that are tough, that are troubling, in poverty, and I love that. I love that it can apply to anybody, and you don't need to put anybody in a box and stereotype. Wow, what a crazy good song, and a song that's 53 years old. Is that how math works? Yeah, 53 years old, and it still seems so relevant to this day. Nothing's changed. The world has continued to turn. People have looked the other way, and okay, that's a song that I'm going to listen to again and again and again and get in my feels for sure. So, yay for that. So insanely good. I say good in quotes because the subject matter is not good. It's very sad, but very much resonates. And wow, kudos to Elvis. I've only heard of the Jailhouse Rocks and the Hound Dogs and stuff like that. I didn't really realize that we got a deeper side of Elvis. So I'm excited. If there's more Elvis like this, the things that I definitely would not have heard, let me know. I'd love to react to some more, but I don't really know where to go from here. So please, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. If you lasted this long, I really do appreciate y'all. Have a good day. Go get it. Enjoy the weekend. I will catch you on the next one. I am Rowdy, and I am out.